It's morning, it's July, I'm going to go with July 6th, and it's your last week of class. You should have noticed by this time that you only have 2 chapters this week. That's a good thing. Assignment 4 was your last written assignment, and it should be graded by this Thursday. It usually takes a week to grade those. And only after they're all graded do I transfer that grade into the main grade book. So if you're calculating your final grade, trying to see where you stand, you can go back and look where you turn the assignment in for your grade. It will be there. It just won't have transferred over into the main grade book by this time. The exam, of course, you've got an exam coming up. You're going to take it in the UCBB Testing Center in room 242. If you haven't made an appointment yet for that, you ought to do that. That's the only way you can get into the exam room, is by having an appointment, a set time. And if you've never been in the testing center before, there is a registration process that you have to complete before you can go there for the first time. So if you've never been there and you expect just to turn up and take your exam, that's not going to work. The exam is true-false, multiple choice format. The questions are identical in form and substance, for that matter, to what you've been doing in the quizzes. There will be 95 questions for which you can earn 100 points on the exam, plus another 5 questions worth 2 points each for another 10 points. So in total, you can earn 110 points on a 100-point exam, or earn 110 points in total. Now, here's a confusing point. When you look at the syllabus, you'll see that the exam is worth 200 points. And that is correct. For the purposes of understanding how well you do on the exam, though, I'm scoring it out of 100, or 110 for that matter, because most people know a score out of 100, how to assess that. Score out of 200, it's harder. So if you score 100 points on the exam, we'll call that your raw score, you'll actually get 200 points towards your final grade in the class, okay? The final grades are due by July 12th or the 13th. That's the absolute drop dead date for me, so you can expect to see your final grades. Generally for this class, because the exam is automatically graded, I don't have to do a lot of work cleaning that up. So in general, I'm going to have the grades in a couple days early before the deadline. I wish you success on the exam. You already have the tools to study for that exam, and I want to stress this. I put this in writing, but I want you to know that too, that the exam is going to look a lot like the quizzes, and you've done quizzes on every chapter, and you've done readings on every chapter because you had to do that for a grade. So make sure you tap into those tools and learn smart. You just don't read the materials. You can create your own practice exams. You can go back and see what questions you had trouble with or where you missed, and really focus on where you need to strengthen your knowledge, okay? There are a bunch of tools in that book that are very valuable, way beyond just an electronic version of the book. So good luck. This semester is almost over. I know you worked hard. You couldn't avoid it. And I hope you have an enjoyable rest of the summer. Maybe there's another class for you in the second summer session. I'm sorry. But I hope you get a little break too. Bye-bye.